and welcome back to HeroFest 2020, the fifth day today, all about Swiss-made games with the Swiss-made Games League, of course. We're going to have a very special showcase of the Swiss-made Games League here in our beautiful little studio at the Bern Expo. And I want to just head on over to our first guest, which is Nicolas Pidonce, the founder of the Swiss-made Games League, and have you basically just explain the Swiss-made Games League, which I'm sure you can do way better than I do. So please take a seat.
Thank you.
And let's tell, not just me, but the viewers at home, what is the Swiss-made Games League actually?
Okay, the Swiss-made Games League was a project we created in 2018 with the Swiss Sport Federation. Basically, we realized that a lot of indie games made in Switzerland are of great quality and are really competitive. And we wanted to create a league all around Switzerland, from Geneva to Ticino to Davos, showcasing a local-made game and promoting the Swiss game ecosystem and the Swiss game industry. So we started in 2018, and it was a 1 year full league, and we had the climax of our leagues at Ludicius in Zurich with the grand final. And then we started to rework the project to add more games and do more stuff, and hopefully in 2021 we will have our season 2 of Swiss-made Games League. And we were lucky to do that with the help of Pro Helvetia, the Swiss Foundation for Culture, and BT, a cryptocurrency company based in Neuchâtel. So we had 1 Bitcoin as a cash price
that's
for
so
the
cool,
first year. So yeah, and for the first year we showcased the game. The first game we will have tonight, it's retimed, and that was our really first game we fall in love with, and in the future there will be many more games in our lineups.
I mean, as we could see before with the 2 games that we showcased earlier tonight, and the 2 games we showcased yesterday, especially Boomerang, that is a competitive game. I think we are on a very good track. I'm just very curious, if you have so many games, how do you have teams that actually are able to compete like in all of them, or do you have teams that are specific for certain games?
So for the first season we wanted to focus on 1 game, so we don't have this scenario right now, but in the futures it will be, each game will have his own league and his own community, and if a player wants to compete in both, he can, as we have some players in our league competing in for example Rocket League or Super Smash Bros, and then coming quickly do a tournament on retimes during his free time during the LAN party. So definitely there is some players in Switzerland that are really great at multi-gaming and can play tons of different stuff, but mostly in esports you see people want to focus on 1 game, and so we expect on long term that we will have some really great players on each game and some average players that like to participate to tournaments in all kinds of games.
Yeah, so I'm totally looking forward to what we have tonight, and that would be, as you said, Retimed is the one that you had in 2018 for your league, and then we have Unrailed, which is how does that work into your league?
So Unrailed is like is a game from Indoor Astronauts. It's an Overcooked like game. It's really cooperative, and it's about scoring. So basically we already had 1 competition done with a French streamer during 1 night with 32 teams of 2 people competing with high scores. And it was a great project we helped to realize, but mostly the French streamer did it. And for the next year we want to have a full Swiss league, so you have a long span of time to do high score at home, and then you can qualify for the Swiss finals. But it's still work in progress right now. And so I won't say too much because I'm not sure what will be possible with...
of course, we have to be a bit careful. We don't know what next year holds for us. Of course, we all hope just the best. And such a league is nearly impossible without having exceptional casters, and you brought some with you, and that would be Ivan Smurf Urendes and Eduard Eduism Warner.
Welcome.
Welcome, of course.
Oh, thanks.
It just feels weird to announce people and have like nobody in the audience to be able to clap. Because as you might have missed, yes, we are just in a studio. We do not have a convention this year, but we're just trying to do our best. So we have Smurf and Edu. Pleased to meet you guys. Are you excited?
Yeah, very excited actually. Like the setup looks so nice. We have some great players and some great games to discover as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're
different tier.
As you can see, we have one caster from the Romandie. We have one caster from the German-speaking part of Switzerland. We're also going to have two teams in this showcase, which of course are going to represent Solaris and Nox. I'm going to get to those later. What are you guys looking forward to in these three games? The retimed, unrailed, and the yet to be announced third game. Well, announced. It was announced, but we still want to keep it a little bit mysterious.
Well, I'm certainly super excited for the battle of the Röstigraben. So we'll see which side is going to prevail. Is it the French Romandie or is it the Swiss German part? So I'm very excited for this with all top players.
Well, then I'm just going to send you two guys over to the caster desk. Please don't start a fight back there while we're battling out the Röstigraben battle.
I wouldn't win it before it has to happen. Right?
Okay,
yeah. I'm not doing it.
Of course, you guys are civil. And of course,
If I can send a word about the format tonight, just a point.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So basically tonight we have three team of three players that you will introduce really soon.
Yeah.
But they will compete in 3 games and they will score points and they just fight for the fame. There is no cash prize or nothing to win. Or maybe we have a little surprise for them, but we didn't announce it because we want them to play for fun and for fame first.
It's about pride from like either you win for Romandie or you win for the Swiss part, the German part.
And we announced that in the planning that there will be 1v1 and 2v2 and retime, and actually there will be only 3 best of 2 in 1v1. We won't do the 2v2 tonight for some technical issue, but we will still have great slow-mo play on retime, but in 1v1.
Okay. I'm sure people are going to love that, but thanks so much for being here. Another nice little applause from our 10 people that are currently in the studio. And then I would like to introduce to you our 2 teams. We have Solaris, which is represented by our Romandie players, and we have Nox, or represented by our Swiss-German players. So please join me here. Take a seat just for a minute. So once again, we had 2 of you guys and 2 of you guys earlier here today playing a yet unreleased game. So here I have Dominic Doss from Mind Sanity. Why don't you introduce us to your co-players, to your teammates?
So to my right is Jay from the Geekstüble. He is also a very fierce competitor, has played many times before in retimed, many tournaments. HeroFest last year, I remember. And then
on yesterday
as well.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yesterday he was very professional in Fall Guys with the trucker steering wheel.
Not retimed, but he still practiced. And between us is Last Note from Bubbles Gaming. Also very fierce competitor. Last HeroFest I beat him very close.
So is that gonna like factor into your team play, or are you guys friends again?
I think it's going to factor in because we understand each other so much.
Oh, I see.
It's bonded us together. It was very nice.
Yeah. That's great. So then we're going to head over to you, Swiss side?
Yes, so I'm joined with 2 outstanding players from the French side of Switzerland. There will be Raphael Ramfun from Absolute Frost right there with his retimed cap. And then we have Mindia for G4C. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's, yeah. So pretty packed team, we're confident.
That's really cool. So where do you think are their weaknesses?
We don't want to say too early, but we have some bets on Unrailed.
Unrailed?
Unrailed may be the game where we can shine. And also retime actually, but maybe the last game.
Yeah, you're gonna let them win retimed and then just wipe their behinds with the other 2 games. So yeah, really happy that you guys made it here and are going to participate for our dear factions Nox and Solaris. I hope you make the guys proud. And I'm gonna head it over to our casters over there with the HeroFest background. And we are gonna head off over to them, yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you very much to HeroFest and Run for the invitation. I'm here with Ed, who is very excited for this invitation. How are you doing?
I'm perfectly fine. Yeah, as I said before, absolutely ready for some action. I hear the big words from Boris from Swiss side here, winning on Unrailed.
Oh yeah. And we all know. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, it feels like the Swiss German players are the only ones that don't know they're gonna get wrecked. It feels weird. Like this is so obvious.
Strong words.
Of course,
All right.
of course.
Well, I prefer to let actions speak.
Of course. No, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Of course, we're going to have some great battles on 3 games, like explained just before. One of them has been announced just this morning to the players. So these guys are going to discover it with us as well. The game is named... Do it. Swordship. Yes, you got it.
It's swordfish like all day. It's insane.
It's a hard one. It's called Swordship, coming from Digital Kingdom, a studio from Vevey. As we said, every game of this series is going to be a Swiss game, so there's going to be a discovery for everyone and a great way to showcase their games as well in here. And can you tell us a bit about Swordship? You've played it, right?
Yes. I've been given the opportunity to play it ahead of time. I was forbidden to say anything to any participating players. I didn't, and I mean, it's the first few minutes, the first 5-10 minutes, I just got absolutely wrecked. It was absolutely insane. It's super difficult, and I'm really excited to see how the players manage. I mean, they're all pro gamers, of course, and So
they're all pro gamers and they're all great at multigaming, like Nicolas Pitten said as well. Like you're gonna need some great skills to do some player versus environment stuff and player versus player stuff on different type of games, management, positionment, and platform fighters as well. I mean, platform shooters as well. So that's going to be a hard one. Well, the first one is going to be retimed. You guys, if you've seen some SMGL before, know about this game. We've had a whole 22 tournaments in 2019 on this game. It's going to be a platform fighter coming straight from Zurich, from Team Maniacs, and we're going to see a little bit of the game just to show what it's got.
When your life's in danger, time slows down. And you get to think about all the decisions you made in life. So how did I end up here? That perfectly angled shot on the bouncy tree. That slick slug spray floor slide. That bullet evading dash through the teleportation portals. I was handling it perfectly. So what went wrong?
Stop whining and get back into the game already.
Retime. Pick your favorite out of the 4 main characters. Psycho, Bentane, Violet, Yowie, and play online or offline against your friends in the fast-paced multiplayer. Or test your skills against waves and waves of enemies in the brand new challenge mode. Do you think you have what it takes?
Alright, now we got a look at that one, and also to exclusive content. I don't think I've ever played the challenge mode. We've seen a lot of player versus player, but this one looks interesting.
Looks very exciting.
Yeah,
to
very exciting.
finally have something that you can play your own and hone your skills.
Yes.
And like try to test out different moves. Yeah, looks exciting.
And it really is a testament as how well the game develops as well. We started very small with an alpha that was just this four characters and just one map, and now we have a lot of content. It's evolving very well. Team Maniacs, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna head to the players. We're gonna have Team Solaris versus Team Nox, I got it. Playing 3 1v1s this time around. Slight change from the original rule set. So we're gonna have the winner of the whole Swiss Made Games League twice in a row, Ramfan, in Team Solaris, with Suicide and Mindia, who was one of the challengers for the first place as well, for Team Solaris. Is it Solaris?
Yes.
I think it's Solaris.
Team Solaris.
Got it. Who do you think is going to match them? Because I can't see who's that. Dos?
Well, I think my money's on my boy Dos here.
Yeah.
And Yeah, I think the players are ready, and so we'll head over to the matches.
All right, these guys are ready, and that's the new platform as well. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't bought the game, this is all you get. You get the sweet platform to start the game. You can actually also have a tournament mode where you can ban the maps to get a starting point for the best of three. This time it's going to be 2 rounds of each, no best of threes, and the first one is going to be Suicide versus Geek Stubli. Excuse me, this time. All right, and this map has portals as well. We're gonna have a lot of very few exciting twists, but let's talk a little bit about Retime. What are viewers seeing right now?
So, well, most important, I think. We already have the first kill. Okay. So I need to see. Violet is who exactly?
Psycho is Suicide. Psycho is Suicide. Violet
Psycho is Suicide.
Okay. Exactly. And they are already fighting so much, so we don't get that much time to actually explain the game. But basically, shoot your opponents. When it gets close to you, you actually get into the
time bubble.
So the time bubble. This one, and you have only one option usually to get out of it. Is to use one of your bullets to get out of here. So it's gonna be one aggressive bullet for one defensive bullet.
Exactly.
And it's going to be very important how you use them and how you use the control of your stage as well to keep an eye and keep a hand on the ammunition.
It's always important, like to really have your focal point on the ammunition, because that's your lifeline basically. And you have these small refill stations, the re-ammo stations, and right now Psycho is super ahead because he has one bullet. Well, this changed quickly, and Violet striking back and actually finding him through the portal.
All right, that's 3-3. Suicide is definitely a hell of a contender for that one. Showing it just there with that one, a little bit of a teabag just to assert dominance out there. But what we're seeing a lot is both of the players understand that the ammunition, the ammo, is the most important thing in Retime if you want to play the 1v1 game. Cross kill as well, 5-4, 6 points takes the win. That's gonna grant 20 points for the winner of this round. 15 points for the winner of this round. So that's gonna be a hell of a time for Violet right there. The team Nox having a little bit of trouble. Going aggressive, taking the kill. Taking the kill on that one. That's gonna be a last. Yeah, that's gonna be a last hit situation for both of them. Both trying to stay safe with those 2 bullets, but both of them having no ammunition, and this time Psycho is going for the red and tries to get it.
There he goes!
Suicide takes the kill and takes the 15 first points of this Invitational for Team Solaris. What a game!
Well, that was close in the end. I really admire the aggression Jay here put on screen when he dashed forward. No fear. Like, oh jeez. Well, in the end, he got his butt served to him.
Really, but he did amazing. I don't think I've seen Jay in the Swiss Made Games League just before, but just like that, like his bullet placement is already amazing. He understands how to zone his opponents. He understands how to take control of the side of a map, and just like that, is able to put some pressure on an opponent, which is something that is very tight to do in Retime. Damn, that's
the anticipation.
Exactly. That's a read.
But
that's
now
something you can see.
Violet actually has the
wow.
Ammo advantage. Come on, ammo advantage.
What a dodge!
Chasing the boy.
Lovely stuff. Amazing stuff from Violet out there. Like you actually from Psycho out there. He actually dodged 4 bullets, managed to get to the ammunition, and
get the double kill here.
Yeah, that was amazing. Like usually when you're naked, when you have no ammunition, you're basically a sitting dog. And again,
nice
very cold-blooded dodges out there, understanding that.
Again he gets the ammo, and once again Violet is chasing. The double dash. Double dash with the last bullet. That's actually that's quite entertaining.
That was amazing. That was really tight execution, because on this kind of game, just like the games we're gonna have afterwards, you have a lot of management to do. So there is a big part of the game being rigorousness, right? You cannot just waste your resources. And knowing
resource management is everything. Like in all 3 games, I believe.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And on this one, it's a little bit faster. You're gonna have a lot of quick plays and all that stuff. You're gonna have some concepts of spacing and timing coming in as well, much more than the others. But the most important one is when you have the advantage, you have to push it.
Yes.
And Suicide understands it.
Suicide is doing an amazing job. He for the last like 30 seconds, Violet hasn't seen any bullets.
Really, yeah. But he's doing a great job at staying alive, right? But at some point, you gotta give it
Afterwards,
to him.
you're just gonna get zoned out of the bullet, and that's the equalizer here. Psycho takes it back.
Ooh, Psycho with a little push right there, a little push and a little little control. Yeah. All right, so he's got
Psycho
ammunition
once again in the advantage. Now we see
little repositionment for ourselves as well. All right, now the ammunition again going for Psycho. You have to no. Okay, just like that, he's able to get some ammunition back. But again, Psycho is taking control of the ammo. So Jay really needs to understand.
both of them are playing it really more controlled than in the first game. It's like they needed a couple of minutes just to get used to the game again. And 4 bullets and they dodged everyone.
That was great. That was a challenge directly for the ammunition. But the missed wall jump is going to cost him a lot. It's going to cost him all the advantage of bullets he has. And one thing we didn't mention is we changed maps as well. So when you have an interaction in that one, it's going to be a lot tighter. You cannot use as many tricks to trap your opponent. You have to be very straightforward, take baby steps, baby wins, small wins in order to really push
it's a war of
an
attrition
advantage.
in the end, yeah.
Exactly. So because if you go in like that recklessly, you actually are in a lot of trouble.
And once again, Psycho with the advantage here.
Oh, that's going to be another push, a straight push.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
The last dash and the last bullet actually got him. If he hadn't had this, the game would have been a little bit more even.
Yeah. But I feel like Suicide was very tight on his management right there. And again, as any competitive game, you have to understand when you can take some risk, what is your reward, right? And every time he was actually going for the push, he knew he had something.
He had some
to
backup.
get. Yeah, exactly. He had some backup, and he could do it because the opponent was not allowed to waste anything, right? In order to defend. He could only defend himself, and he kept him on the back foot again and again and again. And just like that, that's the mark of a great player, experienced player, right?
Experience. I mean, Suicide definitely has a lot of experience under his belt, and he shows it.
Definitely.
What a great showing.
And I mean, he's Roman, so basically he was going to win.
Oh, come on.
I mean, you said you wanted some action. I'm giving you some.
Oh, yes. I mean, he has delivered. I'm a bit disappointed. Well, I still got my hopes on Domi, my boy.
And, the Domi. Definitely a strong opponent for that one.
Right now we have Mindia and Last Note setting up to play their game against each other.
All right. Last Note also a strong opponent. Mindia, but Last Note is from Bubbles Gaming, isn't he?
Yes.
I don't know much about that one. I come from the Smash Brothers community. I know Bubbles Gaming Crash.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
You know the old man Crash.
Exactly.
You know these guys.
The dads. Everybody's dad.
The rest, I know that he is a roommate of Ende, and they're also a very big player for Bubbles Gaming. But was it PUBG or something? And it seems to me like they're ready.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We cannot understand, but I think they're ready. All right,
they're ready.
I think they're ready.
That's it.
It's gonna be
because I still have a very important question, but I'm gonna ask you before the last game.
All right.
So let's hop right into the next challenge. Bubbles Gaming Last Note for Team Nox versus Mindia from G4C. Correct?
Gaming, yeah, exactly. It's Gaming for Christ. It's his own brand, his own team. He's actually he's a religious gamer and has some values to share with the world by shooting them in the face. Let's go, Mindia.
Oh yes, this is my favorite map, because you can shoot through the logs, like the little bridge on top. I love it.
Yes, you got that as a specialty, and also It is called Rubber Forest for one big reason.
The bullets,
rebounds.
they ricochet off the bloody trees and everything. I like it.
Just
Yeah, we
like
see it just here.
Yeah.
Oh, but actually you got the counter kill. Okay, very nice.
So we got Mindia on Violet. Is that right? Yeah. So we got Team Solaris on Violet
This
and
time,
Team Nox
not
on
confused.
Psycho.
Mhm.
Yeah, no confusion on that one.
Ooh,
And
what?
wow,
I didn't even see that one.
wow, Mindia is getting caught off guard a lot this time around. And this is the goal of the map, really. Like, this is
wow.
Damn. Yeah, you have to
Nice
catch
shot.
your opponent sleeping, and you can, the way you
Off guard.
press,
Yeah.
the way you press your advantages in this map is you can really pressure through the map and with some tricky bullets just like that. So you're gonna
that
use
was
a lot
so
of
well
ammo
played.
again with a lot of a control of the map, but also by trying to trick your opponents into this kind of stuff.
Clipped him.
Exactly. As you can see, the bullets can ricochet themselves. Like you can throw a bullet and you can deflect a bullet with a bullet of your own. So you can have double ricochet.
Oh, wow, that's it. Wow.
Wow. Wow. I love the
Ninja
fact
coming back here.
I love the fact that Ninja actually positioned himself in order to shoot him in the face and make sure the bullet keeps covering his escape in case he was jumping, because the ricochet was there to catch him jump. All right, and let's see what Last Note has to answer. He has to dodge it. He has to use his own bullet.
He dodged it.
And now he's on his back foot. Only one bullet, and he needs to keep it, else Ninja can just press buttons on his face. All right, he's going to try to go for that one.
Almost equality. A very nice use of the last bullet.
That was
dash.
great. That was just great stuff by Last Note in order to stay alive in this round. Actually getting back.
Well, actually, own bullets don't kill you, right?
No, your own bullets don't kill you. But.
Oh my God, that's the advantage.
No!
That's the advantage. Oh no, he missed it.
No way! What a play! What
no.
a play by Ninja, actively dodging everything without using his own bullet and finding a way somehow to pressure his opponent into a mistake. What a cold-blooded murderer!
That was absolutely brilliantly played. Oh my God! And now we have 3-0 up for Team Solaris.
Oh yeah,
that's where it is.
That's what I want. Let's go, baby. And we're back to the first map as well of the game. As I said, a little bit of more of a narrow.
Oh.
No, a little bit more. I'm sorry.
Like the portals. I like the portals.
I really like the portals as well, but this one is more straightforward, you know?
Yeah.
Less tricky, just, fundamentals, just spacing and timing and execution, you know? Like, if you miss your execution, you get a bullet in the head. If you don't respect the spacing of your opponent, you get a bullet in the head. if you don't respect the timings of the bullets, you get a bullet in the head. This is exactly what I like about a competitive game, and it's delivering so far.
Yeah. Media actually pressuring here because he has the two top bullets reloads he has, so, and the bottom ones are still on cooldown, so he actually pressures it, pressures Last Note.
This is the kind of phases where you want to slow down just a bit, you know, because you know if you press a button too much, then you're out of ammo and out of way to contest the zone where the ammo is. So just like that. Just like that. Wow. What we've seen. Oh my God!
Fast forward. Oh,
that was so close. That was so close. That could have really worked. I really love the fact that he was so patient on it. Right. This one is a little bit less patient, but he understood that he put himself in a difficult spot, so he needed either to accept that he had to play on the back foot for quite a while, or try to go for the all for nothing.
My God!
And wow,
the rebound kill, that was insane. That was the last bullet, and he actually just managed to kill him off here because there was no ammo whatsoever around. If he hadn't hit that shot, that would have been spelled his demise, like, for sure.
For sure. But the defense coming from Last Note is great at the moment. And Retimed is this kind of game of you have a lot of aggressive options, but you also have to be pixel tight if you want to execute them. If you dash in and you start shooting just beside your opponent, you were just wasting your ammo and you're putting yourself in a difficult
that's
just
a
like
shot,
that.
that's a shot, that's
just
a
like
shot.
that. And
my
Ninja,
God, he actually got it. No, Ninja, he missed the reload.
Oh my God, that is the kind of pixel thing.
So
exactly. One
unfortunate.
mistake.
Now he's just going to push him off the reload.
one mistake of execution, and that cost him not only
Cost him
his
dearly,
stage
yeah.
control and the ammo, but also the whole stock. And that's going to be a 5-1 from last note, really showing how it's done.
Yes, he has a certain dominance right here.
What I've
Showing that the last game was just a fluke. And
Oh, you think so? You think so? No, but I'll give that to last note. Like, his defense is on point. What I've seen from Mindia is, and what I'm used to see from Mindia is some crazy action on the aggressive side, you know, finding a way to break through the defense of your opponent. But just like that, last note just sat back and punished every single lack of precision that Mindia had. And that was a lot of points, just like that. I just come to me.
6-1 is 6-1. Well, if the Swiss Germans if they win in style. They assert dominance.
All right, that is.
I'm taking the first 15 points for the Swiss Germans.
Okay, yeah, take your first 15 points and your style. I'll keep the big W for myself. All right, I'll keep that one.
All right.
All right, but that's gonna be a 1-1 between.
Okay, so
Mindia.
This is actually the game I've been waiting for, because this is the first finals was between DOS and Rampfun. Is that correct?
That is true. That is true. Absolutely.
So we want to see the rematch here.
Oh yes. So far in the seasons, DOS has shown a little bit less of a performance at the end of them, but at the beginning DOS was really a force to be reckoned with. Rampfun taking all the strategies on himself, taking all the training on himself with his Geneva crew, Absolute Frost, really came out on top, winning basically every major after this one. So that's going to be a hell of a challenge for the Swiss German side. Will the Rösti be able to defend themselves this time?
Let's see. I still have one last question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which character is the best?
Oh, that is.
There is only one right answer.
There's only one right answer. Yep. Wait, because I really like Psycho for his, like, you know, his numb kind of play style. Then you have Violet that got that goofy goofy attitude with the little tooth.
Yeah, it reminds me of the what was it called? The rabbit. Like, there used to be a game on like GameCube or something. Yeah, I'm old, all right.
Boomer, really boomer, dude. I get that.
Yes.
Yeah, but that goofy attitude. Then, I mean, I like Bintane as well, just for this guy just goes with the energy. But he would be my least favorite.
Yes, definitely. No, never. If I get him, I immediately abandon. That's the bottom line.
Absolutely. And then you have Bintane with a whole, how do I even call them? Whole boxer over himself. So that's at least 10 style points for me. I would.
All right. So you go for Bintane?
I don't know. I'll go for Psycho, just because I'm.
All right.
I got.
We agree on that.
Yeah. Psycho is easy player
Psycho it is
for sure. So we're ready for the 2 last rounds of this retimed Invitational first boards. And we're gonna go with My Insanity DOS. You know about My Insanity a lot more than I do. Can you tell us just a tidbit about what My Insanity is?
Well, I mean, I gotta be humble here. But since Torix placed us in God tier in the Swiss organization ranking, I gotta go with that.
Okay, so you basically gods. That's what you're saying.
Well, yeah. Ask Torix for reference.
Arrogant gods. Damn. This guy. No, I respect. Actually, I mean, I was about to say, like, I want to see action to see what really is a god or not, but I gotta say what My Insanity has been doing for the Swiss competitive scene, Swiss esports competitive scene, has been godlike so far. So I'll give you that one for sure. Thank you for My Insanity. And this time it's gonna be facing Absolute Frost Monster. This time a Genevan team that has been very friendly to a lot of players, growing a lot of players as well in Smash Brothers, in Retimed and others, and coming on top of the Swiss Made Games League Season 1 with the monster himself, the undefeated Ramfon, going with the orange Psycho, right? Yeah. The blue one is DOS, and the orange one is the
there are 2
one.
Psychos. Okay.
Exactly, and that's a new map as well.
Yes.
A new map.
I don't like it too much because the grass always confuses me.
Oh yeah, the grass is definitely here to confuse people, and Ramfon understand how it works. And Ramfon understand how it works, but just like that, DOS also answers very, very fast. And you have that recoil. I mean,
the ricochet.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
Oh,
what happened there?
How did that one hit? It came from top. Holy shit. Tommy, that DOS, MY DOS showing some godlike performances. Are we really gods? Or is that...
This game is so tight. This guy, we won't have time
so much going on.
We won't have time to really go into the analysis. We're gonna have to go with what these guys have to offer on the time, because these guys are the most aggressive players I've seen ever.
There is no defense whatsoever inside. It's all pure on aggression.
Pure micro spacing and pure aggression. But this time, DOS is on the back foot. He has no ammo left, and Ramfan will be the one taking that one. One last bullet will assert the dominance for Team Romandie on this one. Team Solaris. Let's see. Oh,
wow,
and the ricochet. Oh yeah,
that was very well played. Holy shit, that was insane.
That was a hell of a ricochet. But that's the thing. I don't know about that map much, but I know one thing is that Ramfan's favorite map is Rubber Forest. We've seen Rubber Forest banned all through the Swiss Made Games League season 1 and 2, just because of that. Exactly, because this guy knows just how well to use that one. And that is why DOS
is taking it a bit more simple here.
Exactly, and DOS is this kind of guy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think DOS is an old school Quake kind of player. You know, he goes for
the COD back in the days.
COD back in the day as well. I think he told me a little bit about Quake as well. So he likes the fundamentals, like we said. He likes to push control, small wins, risk reward kind of stuff, and he has been doing it so far very well. And just like that, he's able to contend with the most precise and aggressive player in the whole league, being Ramfan. And just like that, you know, finding advantages. How will he play out that one?
Just very small pieces of advantages. Like, that's insane. He pushes him because he knows if he pushes now, he can get the cache, the weapon, the ammo cache.
Exactly. But that one was a.
And he knows he still pushes it because he knows back behind him there is another weapons ammo cache.
Wow!
Ooh,
what a read!
Aggressive dash
what
forward.
a read! I mean, when you get a read like that one, you have to ask yourself. How did he manage to see that one coming? And I think the little step forward just after getting the ammo was the tell on that one. Like you
can he get out of this? He needs to. Oh, he didn't even need the last bullet to dash. Wow, that's some precision play here from DOS.
Micro spacing from DOS is amazing, but I also feel that Ramfan actually was a little bit off in his bullet placement.
Yes.
So let's see if
he could have definitely closed it out here.
Exactly, but one of the things that damn, okay, the aggression this time. Punishing DOS for going a little bit too aggressive. DOS trying to change the pace just a tidbit, but Ramfan, I mean, this guy has been on this pace for the whole game, so he's not surprising anyone by doing it. All right, 2 bullets each, trying to fight for this ammunition.
There's no bullet anymore.
That was a big mistake, big mistake going from DOS, and that's gonna cost him the control of the map, even for the next stock. Let's see how he
pushes him again.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God! He almost got in between those 2 bullets, but it's again 4-1, even with DOS taking the early lead, and yeah, now he has taken it to the face.
That was so close. That was so very close. I love what DOS is doing right there as well. He's just like even if the bullets keep flying at his face, he keeps his composure.
Yeah, definitely, and he's calm. He's just there, stoic, like a giant.
He's definitely a giant of retime for sure, and we can see it with his patience as well. You can also define the usual playstyle of a player outside of retime by just.
Now there he gets
it. Yeah, but by how patient he plays. Did he get educated?
How controlled? Yeah.
Exactly. Did he get educated with the kind of game that will not allow you to go recklessly in, you know? And DOS is this kind of guy, just showing his opponent that he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He knows what he has to do to win, and he will push it. All right, full circle, and
there we go.
And DOS.
One more in the bag.
Yeah, but I feel like one of the.
Wow! Okay, there he goes. There he goes,
okay.
And suddenly the game is close.
Exactly. That's a 4-3. If he dodges his bullet, he has to use one bullet to get out of the situation. But now we're in a situation where
he's pushing. And what a precision
no!
Wow! That was
What a
actually
play.
that was a tactical play here
What
from
a
DOS,
play.
but it didn't really work out.
That's the thing. One less bullets, and he actually had enough to keep his opponent on the back foot, even if he dodged every bullet. So that was a very calculated play by Ramfun. He understood that 3 bullets was, if they were not placed perfectly, he could save his own and just counter-attack, right? And DOS, well, 1 bullet too much, and that cost him a stock. And now we are in a 5-3 situation, and Ramfun going in for the
But
ammunition.
there is the ammunition advantage for DOS here.
All right.
It's going to take some time before then.
I think DOS is going
next
to
catch.
pressure that one.
Yeah.
He's going to have to pressure that one, and he has
he's
a
gonna
good
take
rotation of bullets as well. So he has to delete that one. And
Wow!
1 bullet is enough for the monster that is
wow.
Ramfun.
Oh, that was
That was perfect. I mean,
was brutal.
That was brutal.
That was
That
brutal.
was just showing him how to do it. But I mean, DOS again, like showing great defense, great understanding of the game, but maybe not enough understanding of how to push an advantage. Just like we saw, this was his chance to push it, and he did one thing right that I really liked.
He did do the spacing bullets, so it was all good, but it wasn't perfect enough.
Oh, that. Before that, he actually took the bullets out on the right because he knew he could take it and keep his 6 bullets, and then could still pressure him with the other one. And then when he went in, though, when he really had to pressure it, like when he wasn't counting on his opponent's mistake, then the fluke came in. That was a mistake, and that was enough.
Small little mistake, and that's just going to seal the deal. So that's 5-1. So 15 points for Nox and a whopping 75.
Damn.
For Solaris.
Damn, that's a hell of a start for Solaris. We are going to be heading for the second game, but before we're going back to Dom for a little break.
Thanks, Muff, and thanks, Edu, for casting Read Time. That was the first game of the Swiss Made Games League showcase that we have going on today. I gotta say, I'm a little bit biased because I declared my undying allegiance to Nox at the beginning of the EuroFest, and now I have to see how embarrassingly he gets beaten by the Romandie as the Team Solaris. Before we head into a short ad break, I still want to remind you guys that we still have a limited amount of Medion Eraser X7861 laptops. You heard that right. We have a Microspot.ch deal of the day. Again, that's a 17.3-inch screen with an Intel Core i9 processor. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of SSD. It's the Medion Eraser X7861 laptop. Get yours now, and exclamation mark Microspot in chat to get more information on that. Now, it was quite exciting to watch that. We're going to head into our second game of the evening, which is going to be Unrailed. But first, we're going to head over to watch some spots from our sponsors.
Das gute Gefühl, wenn du bereit bist. Schon bereit, immer noch bereit. Bereit. Bereit aufzustehen. Den Mut zusammenzunehmen und...
Fest daran zu glauben.
Weil heute ist dein Tag.
Mein erster Schultag.
Bereit, sich zu beweisen.
Ich kann das.
Bereit für den nächsten Schritt. Für neue Projekte. Und Möglichkeiten von der vernetzten Welt.
Darum reden wir mit unseren Kunden nicht einfach über Technik, sondern sagen ihnen, was sie davon haben.
Darum sind wir da oben.
Auch in einem Bergdörfli.
Mitten drinnen und auch da unten. Damit die Schweiz bereit ist. Damit Sie bereit sind. Bereit fürs Leben.
And welcome back for this 5th day of HeroFest here with Edwism from My Insanity. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining us to share this Swiss Games experience. We're gonna jump this time on a much calmer kind of game.
Much less hectic, much more. Well, I wouldn't say it's still super tactical as well as retimed.
It really
but
is.
you got a bit more time. So we're talking about Unrailed here, another Swiss-made game, and yeah.
You might actually have gotten a spoiler from the false trailer we got just before. Unrailed is we can really compare it to a uncooked. How do you
Overcooked.
Overcooked. Yeah, uncooked. Almost, almost overcooked kind of game. But it is about making your train run. So you have to grab resources. You have to break. You have wood, many kind of resources to make your train go forwards. And you might have actually played it quite a bit before. This one has been out for a while, but this time with a different rule set that will really make it rushy. So we have 30 minutes of game where we can actually lay back and just enjoy this game with the two teams trying to make it as far as possible. But this time it's not like you have the goal being going as far as possible without time. This time you have only 30 minutes, which means that you have to rush it.
Exactly.
So it's going to be very different strategy.
This is going to make the whole approach to the game a lot more different and not more difficult, in my opinion. So yeah, you have to make your train run as far as possible, and you encounter different obstacles around the map, and you need to gather resources to create more of your rails. And so with time being a factor, you cannot just go around and gather whatever resources you like and have a merry, happy little time. You need to go fast and you need to be as efficient as possible. And I think this is where the true challenge in this game lies.
Oh, yeah, and I cannot figure out how to do it because, I've played a bit of Overcooked and a bit of Unrailed, and I'm a good, well-organized guy, but when it comes to this kind of game, I just lose it, man. It's just like the
pressure.
Where is the chicken?
Come on, but you're a Smash player. You use pressure, right?
I know, but this kind of stuff, I just can't. When I go into Unrailed and I'm like, okay, I have wood, I have that. Oh, Jesus, I don't have that thing. And everything goes like snowballing from
then it's a snowball of panicking. Then you're panicking. Oh shit, I need to get this, I need to get that.
I have this whole theory about tilting figured out in my head when it comes to any other game, but this one kind of game, I just can't. And this time, not only will they have to make it as far as possible, but also they have to manage between the pressure from the game itself, from the crash, and also from the fact that maybe the other team is going much farther than them. So they're gonna be having to juggle between those, knowing also that if you crash before the 20 minutes mark, you can actually restart, right? But if you crash after the 20 minutes mark, you're done.
Yeah.
So
the other team can just go around and get as far as possible. There is, however, an additional way to earn points.
Absolutely.
And there are going to be some bandits around the hilltops. And if you clear one of the bandits, if you defeat one of them, you get an additional 2 points. And whenever you pass a railway station, you get a screw. And this one, if you don't use it by the end of the game, it will also count for 3 points.
Yeah. So just to illustrate a little bit of what we are talking about for those that weren't spoiled just before, here is the trailer for you. man, here is a ringtone I could wake up to.
Definitely. I really felt that music, like the jingle and the groove to it.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So now you can see what Unrailed looks like. We were talking about mining and resourcing and all that. Can look a little bit abstract, but now you can see that the levels are actually quite packed, and you have a lot of obstacles to manage, as well as your own train. So just to illustrate a little bit further for what the bandits and the screw are supposed to be for. The screws are used to upgrade your train. You can upgrade it in many ways. You can add wagons and this kind of stuff that will give you some advantages, like
some additional features, right?
Exactly. Like, one wagon, for example, breaks everything around him, and the other one can actually collect it. So that's very useful.
Automatic resource gathering, count me in.
Count me in. Count me in, usually. But on this time, because if you want to make your train bigger, you need to upgrade the engine, which means he's going to go slower. I'm not sure you want to go for that one.
Exactly.
You know, the strategy will need to be reworked a little bit.
This used to be a very interesting point, or a very strategic movement to make it go slower, so you have more time for gathering resources and more time, therefore, to prepare yourself for new environments, for additional bandits and for something else. But with the time pressure on.
Oh man. Man, that's gonna be a hell of a hard one, because I cannot figure out how these guys are going to do that. Like, you're gonna have a train going 1,000 kilometers per hour with bandits all the way, and this guy mining inside. It's gonna be so hard.
Oh, this is going to be great. So we just now started the 30-minute countdown. We are already 20 seconds in, and we already see the two teams. So on the left side, we have Team Nox, and on the right side, Team Solaris.
Yeah, and it's the first stage of the game. It's going to be rather easy. Most of the players out there really understand how to go through that one and how to go through them fast. The goal to clear the stage is to get to the first railway station. Well, they will connect the first crew, by the way.
Exactly.
And I'm not sure we said actually how the points are going to be counted.
Oh, no. Actually, we only talked about the screws and the bandits. There is an additional measure or additional way, well, let's call it the main way to acquire points. And that is, if you reach the destination, for every meter you are ahead of the other team, you get an additional point, up to 60 meters. This is correct, right?
That is correct. That is exactly how it counted. Plus the bandits, that each bandit that will be killed will grant 2 points, and each screw that isn't used to upgrade your train is going to be 3 points.
So yeah, Team Nox under pressure here right now to perform. They're 50 points behind. No, even more, 60 points behind.
60 points
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy.
They're gonna need to make them crash.
Wow. And that's gonna be a hell of a work, because a little reminder that the third game is gonna be a total discovery for the players. They will only have 2 minutes to prepare for the game in order to really make a difference. So Unrailed is going to be an important one. And hopefully an enjoyable one for you as well. That's going to be a little bit more, relaxing kind of gameplay. These guys are stressed in their heads, but we can watch them just...
Exactly, and we're just sitting here, we're commenting on this, and we're like,
I love casting.
This is easy, yeah. They go from some resource gathering, it's all fine, it's all fine.
That is why, that is why at some point in your career, if you're a gamer, you're going to end up casting, because you cannot take it anymore. This guy, I can't take it anymore.
You cannot take the pressure anymore.
No, I'd rather have a mic, and just chill and watch these guys do the stuff that I used to. That's fine. Go ahead. Go. And
you reach a certain point.
Yeah, absolutely.
So right now, Team Solaris is actually ahead by quite a lot, because they're already connected to the first railway station, at which point the train actually speeds up and moves on to the railway station, and now Team Solaris can already upgrade the wagon. Yeah. They have one screw available to them, and they can go over and grab a new that's the
what are they going for?
They're going for the wagon upgrades, so they can put more they can put more wood inside, I believe, right?
Might be it. Yeah, actually, yeah. This is just a like a vault kind of wagon.
Exactly.
Wagon.
Yeah. Now they put the wood inside and the iron inside, and therefore they can go ahead. Now we see Team Nox actually going for a different kind of upgrades. They are producing or are taking the upgrade for the station for the rails, so they can actually place more rails, and more rails are being produced.
That is so obscure. That is so obscure. Let's see how it impacts the gameplay anyway. And one interesting thing as well, now that we come to the railway station, is that usually when you get to the railway station, you mine as much as possible before connecting the last rail, right?
So you have enough time to gather the necessary resources, so you have a head start after the railway station.
Absolutely.
But this
and the stages are thoughts with that in mind as well. You have to be prepared in order to attack the next one. And this time, these guys are just like, nope, let's go
They're
through
going
it.
for it. They're going
let's go for it.
So we have already... oh, wait. Oh, no, actually, distance is actually 33 meters for... Oh, the railway stations were a bit offset. Is that correct? So we have the distance 32 meters for Team Nox and 34 for Team Solaris. And I believe they're pretty much ahead the same amount of space. So I guess that's okay. One thing you always need to keep in mind. Always leave a space next to the rails so you can actually walk by the train, so you get from the front, you can get to the back, or from the back you can get to the front.
Oh, yes.
Otherwise you're just stuck there and you're absolutely unable to do anything. And both teams actually managed to do this quite well.
Yeah, and that's one of the wagons you can get as well. You can actually get a phantom wagon just in order to, you put him in the middle of your train and you can
so you can walk through it, yes.
Considering they most likely won't be making an immense wagon out of it, so I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think so either. I think the upgrades for the wagons that are already there are quite important.
One thing we might see though is the engine.
Yes,
overheating.
exactly, the engine overheating. So there's the blue wagon at the back for Team Nox and at the front for Team Solaris. This is actually the water, the cooling wagon. You always need to be fully supplied with water, otherwise your engine actually overheats.
And when it overheats, it really gets messy, because you have to focus all the resources on getting water on the burning.
Yes, and we already see the engine is actually a little bit overheating. Well, not necessarily overheating, but it's heating up for Team Nox. So please keep that in mind, Team Nox. Come on, I'm putting so much hope into you guys. Lads, don't forget the water bucket. I'm screaming as loud as I can.
It's already burning.
Oh, no, there we go. Okay.
Absolutely, because when the other wagons start burning, it gets really messy.
It gets really messy, I can tell you that.
So no, that was good management. They understood that they had a little bit of time in order to get it running, so they actually used it in order to get a head start and mine a little bit more. That's fine. That's fine.
This is now very curious, because Team Solaris actually moved past the railway station. Are they not planning to visit it?
No, I don't think,
because
they are already past.
They can't.
Look,
oh no! Wait, actually connected.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it wouldn't connect straight from bottom up, but it actually does. So yeah, I guess we see why they are the 3 pro players, not me.
Exactly. So they were mining it up, like we said, like you were a bit juggling between going for the resources and rushing the train. So this time,
this is super hard here actually, because they need to mine over this through this huge, massive piece of hill. And reminder, you cannot go through the gray area. You need to go through the brown area, because you cannot mine down the mountains, right?
Absolutely.
It's only the hills.
We'll need the TNT dynamite.
Yes, exactly. The TNT wagon is actually one of my favorites.
Yeah, it really is everybody's. But also it takes a lot of resources, a lot of screws.
But it can save you a lot of time.
Absolutely.
If they want to go for the TNT wagon here, that might prove to be well, it could lead to the winning strategy. If they can take some shortcuts, if they blow away the mountains. maybe.
Well, might be. The only thing is that the only bad thing about that strategy is that they already are at 4 out of 5 wagons. So I'm not sure they will be able to, get enough screws, enough resources in order to get that one going. And maybe the TNT is not as essential as some others, because when the train is running, you need some kind of stuff in order to make it easier
to keep it moving, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we have
you cannot let
Nox.
it derail.
Okay, I'm sorry, I just cut you because we had the train burning, but again, Team Nox reacting to it very fast and very well.
Did it actually burn?
Yeah, it actually did.
Okay, good catch right there. That's why you're an absolutely excellent caster.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I'm enjoying my time around here. Did you see the setup? I mean, this is the kind of stuff we want to see a little bit more in the Swiss esports scene. If you guys have the opportunity to come out here for one of the HeroFest events, certainly do so, because it is really a joy to watch. The whole thing is very comfortable. The whole thing looks very professional. Every player has his own little setup in a greatly designed booth
with both the Team Nox and Team Solaris banners.
It is
I love it.
Really, it is really a lovely setup. And again, I'm very grateful to be invited around here. I hope you guys are enjoying your time, because I am. All right, let's see what Team Nox and Solaris are going against. We didn't talk much about the environments changing. We have some rain,
snow,
some fog as well. We had
with the lights out. Yeah, exactly. And then you cannot see the whole map, which is also quite a hindrance when you need to plan out your route.
Absolutely. Do you know if it is a random pattern or if it is maybe something going with the map? Because both of them, like one in Team Solaris, they had fog and the other one had rain.
The weather is actually random. Yeah. But the nighttime shouldn't be, as far as I know.
Yeah. That makes sense, because the nighttime wasn't what was in fact synced just before. And so far, Team Swiss Germany, Team Nox is going very, very fast. So
very fast.
I don't know if
95 meters compared to the 78.
I don't know if
by the 20-minute mark.
By the 20-minute mark already. Yeah. No, 10-minute marks. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, we got time. We got time. Maybe there is a secret master plan going on with the Solaris team, but I really cannot tell. Something I can tell is that Solaris is supposed to be more experienced.
Solaris is supposed to be more experienced.
Yeah.
They, I know both teams practice together. I don't know how much, and I guess Swiss Germans don't need as much practice as you guys, right?
Oh, we are hard workers in the heart, That's what's up. That's what's up. But let's see if the hard work will pay. Finally getting to the railway station for Team Nox. We're still a little bit behind in terms of meters, but not that far, considering that they will be connecting with the railway station.
Yeah, they will connect very shortly. There seem to be a couple of four or five rails still missing for Team Solaris.
Do you know what the countdown thing is? Is it a resource counter for Team Solaris? It's at 10, 11, 10.
9,
yeah. There's
8.
A countdown out there. I'm not sure what it is.
No.
Let's see what it does. If
can this actually mean something? Okay, now
it
produced. They produced the TNT.
Oh,
that's the TNT wagon. Yes. So I didn't recognize it, but they actually go for the TNT wagon.
Yeah, that might
that be actually the deciding factor here?
Absolutely. Because like you said, the TNT, when you advance the levels and you encounter the rocks, the unmineable rocks, the TNT can really save you a lot of time. So let's see how they will be using it.
Right now, it doesn't seem to be of much importance right now, because there is not many of those rocks in the way, and they're actually deciding to go straight through the lake, or the little river here, the crevice, and go straight for the mountain. They're not dealing with those pesky cows down there. They actually get crushed when you crush into them. It's actually pretty sad sight.
Oh, that is so sad. Even if they're pixelized, like...
Yeah, they explode. We saw this in the trailer, where you actually explode, like, boom, when they come out, like a lot of blocks, like in Minecraft. I like it.
One of the things, by the way, that is going to be interesting as well is you can get a wagon that runs with, that helps with farming the animals, that will be used in order to get milk, that will speed up.
Oh, really?
That will speed up your ability.
Oh, you gotta do that.
And
he takes the cow and he puts it away. Get out of the way,
Get out
cow.
of there. Get out of there.
Now they just said they've seen where the train station actually is, and so they've decided to go through the cows. Let's hope none of these poor cows are actually getting deleted. And they're in dire need of of more wood. They have a lot of metal stacked up, but wood not. And the penguin player actually is bringing some over because this side of the map is actually quite wood starved. And now they really need to up their ante because they need another. There are a lot of rails produced, so another 2 or 3 rails, another 4 rails needed to finish to the next railway station, and they're about 15 meters ahead of Team Solaris.
So far,
which might actually go one further, because now they speed up the train track, and it goes up to like 20 meters more.
Did they have time to get enough wood though? Because like you said,
they're still rails, trying more wood, and now they're going in. What are they actually getting here? They're getting a new, the upgrade for the
that makes sense.
Water.
That makes sense.
Oh no, that's a milker. That's a milker.
Oh, that's a milker.
So, to actually go faster. Yes, it's a milker.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
that makes sense.
That's why they put the cows up. Yes, you see.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And it looks actually really creepy.
Yeah,
they're attached to the backs. We're gonna milk you guys from the back. Suck the life out of them.
This is the most anti-vegan thing I've seen in gaming. Oh, gee. Right, and they're really making the meters.
They're pushing their advantage here. That's okay. That's key. They still have 15 minutes, so we're in halftime right now, and they're quite ahead. So they're 20 meters ahead right now.
Solaris is using one of the TNT in order to get a lot of wood.
Oh,
that would
yes. Now we just saw it. Oh, that's a lot of resources, but they're still quite behind, and they cannot go past. Well, someone actually forgot to mine one of the last pieces of the mountain or hillside. You see, he keeps getting stuck and needs to reroute so he can get further ahead. And now that's maybe some costly seconds that could prove fatal in the end.
Absolutely.
And with the cows actually attached to the milker. It looks so silly. It does.
It really does. And it starts raining for both teams, a little bit foggy.
Yeah. Oh no, is that actually hail? Oh my god, looks dangerous. Oh boy.
And Team Solaris really need to speed up. Like, I feel like they must know something about the TNT.
Yeah. I mean, they must know. Obviously, they know the map because the map was preset, and they know what's gonna come towards them further down the line.
Yeah.
And I believe that's my favorite wagon, the TNT wagon. I completely agree that you should use this wagon, but I have some reservations. As you mentioned before, is it really worth it in only a 30 minutes game?
Exactly. So they, for example, if you look at how far Team Nox are going, we can see that there are 2 rocks area that will need TNT if you want to go through, or else you lose a lot of time.
You just go around
it, right? So if the TNT is used very well, like you maybe on this part of the rocks that is a little bit thinner, just one TNT might actually open your way to the railway station much faster than the opponent team. But again, depends on how far you get
Solaris
first.
Finally arriving at the railway station. Let's see what upgrade they choose. They're only 5 meters behind. That's very weird. I
think they're actually 20 meters behind. They really are 20 meters behind. The railway station is 130 meters far.
Yes.
And Team Nox is already hitting the 150 meters mark. So that's a hell of a gap to get back
30,
to. But yeah, just like that, instead of going through the whole bottom side of the map, maybe they could
blast it up.
Exactly, but I don't think that's what they're aiming for. So I'm curious what they are saving their TNT for. Do they really have a plan, or did they go overconfident?
They're blowing it up.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
The TNT. Now they're blowing up. But they're not blowing the mountain up directly. They're just using it to gather resources. And now I'm actually mistaken. So maybe the darkness is based. Oh yes, now it comes with Team Solaris as well. Maybe that's based on why on how far you've advanced. So it's not at the same time. It's not but it's a certain stage you reach, and then it goes down to nighttime.
That might make
But
sense. Yes.
Team Nox already at the next railway station.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
Swissside's gonna be eating his words right now.
Might be. I'm just very curious to know if they went in with a plan that might actually secretly blow up, or if these guys are just went in overconfident, thinking the Swiss-German team wasn't that ready for the Unrailed.
They are not ready for Unrailed.
I don't know.
I know that they've both practiced. So yeah, I mean, now we see the train moving again, and Team Solar is still far away from the next railway station. They're cleaning up all their resources they mined with the TNT, and another TNT is being produced right now. 20 seconds left for this. But no, there's one cow actually missing. Oh, he went missing for Team Nox. Oh, poor cow.
Poor cow. All right, we didn't see any bandits. We didn't see any,
not
any
yet.
secret crew either, because you have one secret crew per stage,
yes,
well, per level. So, but sometimes you lose more time trying to find this crew.
Okay, now they're advancing over there to see what's coming for them. So that's why they kept on creating a small path. And they need to widen this out, otherwise you're gonna get stuck.
You absolutely get stuck. Yes. So that's gonna be, and the train is going very fast. The train is so close from actually crashing right there. They need to react very fast, else they're getting stuck. And
we're past the 20-minute mark right now. This is do or die.
Absolutely.
No restarts, no resets whatsoever.
I'm not sure they have enough resources in order to get through that difficult step.
This is now the panic moment you implied before.
Yeah. Will it snowball, or will these guys be able to manage this whole difficulty out there? They look that they have a clear plan, at least. Now
it's still missing the second path. Okay, now the dinosaur actually creating the second path, so they can walk around and create some more plays. They need to get those rails out. The rails are actually not being used right now, and they need to have this. Yeah, now the rails being produced once again.
You need the rails.
Come on, you need the rails, and you need to have some more space. Ooh, this is going to be a tight one.
But I think they got it. I think they're juggling.
They got it.
I think they're juggling between the time and the speeds very well.
They actually do have a place to walk between. And now we see Solaris approaching their third.
I think it's the
third railway station. Yeah. And Team Nox already on the
almost hitting.
fourth.
Yeah. This is like a lot of advance, and only 8 minutes 35 seconds on the clock for the rest of the game. So
yeah, I mean, Nox they do know that this is do or die time right now. They've got a long way to go, with 60 points behind Team Solaris at the moment. So this is very crucial that they actually get towards. Get as many points as possible before the mystery game.
Oh yes,
Sword
ship. Sword ship, indeed. That's going to be an interesting one, and it does look like the third game might be the decider. Really, one thing you have to keep in mind is that there is a 60-point gap between the two teams. So not only will Team Nox need to win this one, they will need to win it super hard, so they are not allowed to crash right there, because else, even if they are far enough in order not to get
crash.
Exactly, if they crash, maybe even the Solaris team is not able to join them in terms of meters. Yeah. But even then, that means that the number of points that they will be getting from the win is very low. Quick reminder of how we will be counting the points. It's going to be 60 points minus... wait. Is it? No.
Yeah,
the 60 points for the winner, and 60 points minus the number of meters gap.
Difference,
the difference between the two teams for the second team. So there's going to be 60 points, and for example, 20 if there is 40 meters of difference between them, without counting effectively the screws. But I think both teams use their screws a lot, right?
Yeah, they use them to upgrade. I mean, obviously that's the thing you do in order to get some more advantage from the perspective of Team Nox. But if you want to play catch up, you also need to use your screws, because 3 points, that's just not enough. The 3 meters you can make up for if you upgrade your wagons and you actually get to a later stage and to a further stage. So once again, after the 30-minute countdown has run out, once we reach 0-0, both teams are supposed to let their controllers go, and then the train will travel as far as it can until it crashes.
Yes.
So this is also something to think ahead. Right about now, with only 6 minutes left, you need to think about how far can you let your train still roll.
I'm sorry, I'm just enjoying that little Eurofunk vibe we got there. Jesus, this is the darkest Unreal game I've seen. Yeah, I love it.
Oh my God, they actually need to take such a huge detour here, because they don't have the dynamite.
Yes. A little bit of dynamite. This might actually, but I don't know if
Solaris can actually reach that point. Yes.
This is exactly the juggling we were talking about just before, and even then, it does look like an imminent crash for Team Solaris right there. They will need to be.
But they have the rails. They have the rails.
They
Come on,
do.
Yes, you can do it.
For seconds, but they actually will be able to get to the
But
next
they need to take a detour, which is always very bad. And now they've dropped down to 183 meters instead of the 184 that were before.
Yes.
And we see the next railway station. So at this point, I believe with Team Nox, you keep the screws.
Yes.
You do not use them anymore, because in the last remaining 4 minutes, by the time they reach the railway station,
produce as many rails as possible.
Exactly.
And keep the screws, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to get to the next.
Exactly. You just produce as many rails as possible. You plan them out, and you try to get at least another 10 meters in with your controllers down.
All right. Let's see, and that's going to be so tight. To make a summary out of this all, the strategy for Team Solaris was to get the TNT wagon in order to get to exactly this point,
so they can just go straight through.
And they win lots of distance off it. Like they can go straight through the railway station and might actually win. Considering that the Swiss-German team is already, even with a detour, to the next railway station, I'm not even sure it's going to count on that one. But if they at least get to there, the distance is going to be much,
and that's another minutes. Oh boy, another railway station.
They are so
they're super high.
They're super high. Go. Look at them chanting and all that.
We can hear them.
Oh, these guys are hyped by what is happening. They came in to win, they came in to battle, and they are coming over the top, over Team Solaris.
3.5 minutes left. Let's go. And this is at the intense stage of the game.
Absolutely.
Team Solaris needs to reach this railway station so they can collect another couple of screws, so they don't lose this by
those, and also so that they can start planning for the rails to go as far as possible, because these guys have a lot of resources.
Exactly.
Much more than Team Nox.
Exactly. They have a lot more resources, and they need to actually get to the railway station so they can plan out the next stage. Exactly. As you've said, this is very crucial, because
3 minutes is going to mean a lot.
Yes.
Because Team Nox is basically hitting the point where they cannot really go much further. They're going to have to mine a hell of a lot if they want to get further.
Now they just continue. They continue to stand there, right?
Yeah. They just continue. They know they have 2 minutes and 45 seconds in order to get
more cows. Well, the cows don't do anything, right?
No. They actually give you milk so that you can mine more effectively. But
for the points, they don't.
No, they don't. They don't. I would count the cows. I like cows.
Yes, I think they should count for some points too, right?
I mean, cows give us Red Bull. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, I like this one. It's a bull, but they count towards counts. Yeah,
kind of. So I'm trying to make a point. I'm trying to. I'm not the bestseller. I'll give you that. But cheers. All right, let's see. 2 last minutes of this round between Team Solaris and Team Nox. Reminder: Team Solaris came in with the most confidence you can see from competitors.
Yes.
They really announced like, we know we're going to make a difference with Unrailed.
Exactly. This
Helvet
is going to be
Suicide.
their game to play.
Helvet Suicide came in and said, well, I mean, retimed too, but Unrailed, they really shouldn't stand a chance. And look at them right now. Team Nox is just asserting dominance with a 50 meters difference.
Yeah, 48
this
meters
is
difference.
a hell of a lot.
Insane.
That's insane. So that means they might actually be able to clutch the 60 points gap that Team Solaris made.
Yeah, if they can connect once more towards the railway station, because this is going to be super fast. If they can make this, if Team Nox can make this is going to be the 60 points.
Oh, yes.
That's no points for Solaris.
Absolutely.
And they actually connecting it. Oh, no, two rails missing. Two rails missing.
Can they get them?
2 rails.
1 minute. Yeah, they're getting it. They're getting it. They're definitely getting it.
There we go. Oh my God.
Team Nox going super far on that one. The last minute
with 62 meters advantage.
Last minute for Team Solaris to make
they
up.
can't even continue. They still have one whole minute.
Absolutely. They're going to
Team
put a lot
Solaris,
of rails.
Yes. They cannot produce rails and go as far as possible now. This is insane. And Team Solaris nowhere near. And right now with darkness, with the nighttime, they cannot even see where the next railway station is. Oh, there. That's the point. They actually reached the point where they can use
way too late.
No, that's
way too late. And they're not even taking it. They're not even taking it.
They're going underneath. Oh, no, Solaris, please. Heroes out.
No! Team Solaris, you're breaking my heart. And they're getting absolutely stomped on these 20 last seconds where Team Nox is actually making it amazing difference in this game and making up for every mistake they made in retime. 10 seconds before they drop the controllers.
7.
Team Solaris is really trying to make as many rails as possible to get
now
as far.
put the controllers down. And now drop the controllers. How far can you go? How far can you go? Stop.
And that's gonna be.
How far can you go? And Team Solaris is not gonna get any additional meters here because they're going straight down the line. And there is still another 4 times to go for Team Nox. Holy shit! What a dominant performance.
All right.
Tommy the God.
All
Tommy
right.
the God actually masterminding this. I'm not even sure.
Oh yeah, you can see that. He got the moves. Look at him. He got the moves.
Show the camera, boys.
Oh! Oh God, Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
They didn't know. They didn't know. No, they cannot see each other's screen.
No, it's only us.
Exactly. So we knew, and we looked at them and we watched them dance, and they didn't even know. They just felt confident about that.
Tommy has been feeling confident this whole game now.
And that was
great. Shows, yeah.
Yeah, that was a great performance, great management, and great decision making as well, because they went as tight as possible in a very important areas, and that will give them so many meters in order to actually close the gap and maybe even win a little bit of advantage from the screws. We're gonna have a count, but first let's get back to Dom. Almost welcome back for the 5th day of this HeroFest 2020, this time for the last stage of this Invitational. I am still with my insanity, Eduism. Are you still doing good?
Oof, I'm sweating a bit after this game. This was absolutely intense, insane match.
Oh, that was a nerve wrecker.
I didn't know that Unrailed, like it seems so calm, and the first few minutes we were just relaxing. And
exactly.
Well, I think we just take this energy right with us and get on with the next or the last.
The last one. I recall you that it was a secret game until today morning. I'm sorry, because it's just the nerves from the other game is just pumping up. But all right, we are gonna have Sword Ship coming up. That was a secret game, so the players haven't played it just yet. Only 2 minutes and whatever video they could collect from the internet. So this one will be a discovery for the players and for ourselves as well. Here coming up, we have a little trailer for you guys. And back to us. You've seen what it looks like. It looks very fast. It looks very hard. It is because it is fast and hard. It is a placement game. The developers are Digital Kingdom, and they describe it as a tactical action delivery, which is kind of obscure. So I'll just explain to you the goal of the game real quickly before getting into the game and before also counting the points to see what's up. So the game will be played with a boat, where you have to get a package.
Yeah.
You will have to get the container and drop it into a certain point, a delivery point. All of that dodging every single enemy that you have. You don't have any kind of bullets like
that's the most important.
Exactly.
You cannot defend yourself with your own bullets.
So you get the points through your run by delivering the packages and also by making each enemy destroy each other. So that's going to be an interesting one for sure. We have a few mechanics will keep showing up, but maybe we can have the rankings, the points counts on the screen right now. Can we? I'm not sure. I'm asking now because I'm not sure what the prediction anymore.
I mean, we got to see what the standings are like.
Exactly. Well, we have a good idea. We have a good idea of what's going on already.
Like, with Team Nox actually dominating here in Unrailed.
The second one, which was a heavy upset for Team Nox, and we had started with a 60-point difference and basically making it up with the second round. So we didn't get so far to get the count of the screws and the bandits.
But there were no bandits, right?
No, the bandits were not. So but only the screws maybe make actually an actual difference. So maybe we can see that very, very shortly.
Yeah, but with this we actually have a really do we say this? Tete-a-tete? Not tete-a-tete, that's between you and me, right?
Yeah.
What I meant to say is like they're very close in the ranking right now. So it really depends on the screws because the 60 meters have been reached between the difference has been reached between the two teams, and so it's really the screws that make the difference. Oh, okay.
So we actually have a very tight game. Nox being behind by only 3 points after getting absolutely wrecked on retime. So excellent job from them in order to get back into the game. So the last points that we're going to be collecting is going to be on 3 1v1s of 5 minutes. During these 5 minutes, the players will need and try to go for as many points as possible in one run. Every time they get a high score, it's registered for the rest of their 5 minutes, and whoever gets the furthest gets 30 points per round. So we have a total of 90 points on the run. Yeah, exactly, to distribute. So this is basically a best of 3.
Yes.
This is a best of 3 between the 6 players.
The 3 points difference don't make any difference, so that's a best of 3. Whoever wins 2 of the remaining 3 matches wins the whole tournament.
Absolutely. So the first one is going to be a hell of a psychological battle. Are we ready? Are we ready to know? It's going to be a hell of a psychological battle for one main reason, because you have to understand how the game works as soon as possible, but also you cannot, stand back and try to understand it too long. Because you're going to get 30 points. Exactly.
Yeah, you only have 5 minutes to get the high score, right?
Exactly. So I think the idea is to get somebody that has some kind of experience with this kind of game, So somebody who has played, I don't know, Asteroids or this kind of stuff.
If you're a boomer, you might know what Asteroids is. Obviously we didn't have to do the research. I, for certain, didn't have to do it. No, come on.
You're not that much of a boomer, please. No, it was a game for Commodore 64. I don't think, we talked with the developer just before, and he didn't feel like it was inspired of that one, but it certainly feels like it, or at least in the idea that you have to dodge a lot of stuff coming on.
Exactly.
The only big difference is that you do not get to hit anything. You just need to dodge and try to think ahead of what is coming up, because one explosion might actually induce another explosion that might actually cover the whole stage if you don't play.
Exactly. Chain reactions are really a thing to look out here, and the thing you need to plan for carefully. And this is really what makes this such a strategic game.
Yes.
He also described it as a placement game, in which you need to carefully place your ship so that it doesn't get wrecked by the surrounding explosions. And right about now, we are almost ready with the showdown. Each of those 2 players, so they're both empty seats. But there I see two people, Last Note and Rampfon.
Rampfon, yeah, we got them
Yes,
on
there we
camera,
go,
and
on
it is-
stage. And we have
and it is time,
5 minutes.
I think, yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah. All right, so you can see what the game looks like. Both of them are discovering it. So let's see what the strategy is. Oh, that's going to be a risky one because the mine will actually explode. And okay, we're already at...
And so we already see on the left side, Team Nox are actually able to take out both things with a score of 13. So we can see on screen, we can see two different... no, actually three right now, three different attackers. We have the Dasher, that's a flying module on top that actually dashes down, and it indicates, there was always a small indication of where the next shot is going to be.
Exactly.
And we have the Beam Boy, I called it.
I think the developer liked it a lot, right? They didn't have a name, and this guy came up with Beam Boy. He was like, okay, I'll take it. Okay.
Why not? I know. And then we see on the left side of the screen, we have just been the cash has just been delivered, and Last Note still on the run here. He's
played
tearing it up.
He's played 2 minutes of this game. He's already beating all my high scores.
Yes.
He's hurting my ego.
Yeah, this is why they're the professional players, I guess, right?
That's going to be a difficult one though, because like you saw at the beginning with Rampfon, which made me laugh a lot because he didn't understood what went up. Is the mine actually has a field of action.
Yes,
it's just immense.
A blast radius, a huge blast radius.
And he might die. He might die just because of the mine.
Yeah,
just like that, and that's going to be a 49.
Very 49
good
already. That's quite good. That's quite good. On my first run, actually managed to get a whopping 1 point. So
and that's going to be a chain reaction on the side of Rampfon. Finally having a good run after 2 minutes of game. He's going to have to top it off like what was it? 39. 49. Yes, excuse me. So,
but he's already down to half of that.
Look.
Oh, no, that's difficult. Oh, that was that was hot. Oh, c'était chaud là.
Oh, c'était chaud là. The only thing that we didn't tell about the mechanics of the game is that you can dive underneath the water.
Yes.
But you have a 10 seconds cooldown, and it's not that long. So you need to understand the timings of the... Oh, that's going to be a hell of a lot of points.
Oh, no, he can't get the cash. Oh, the delivery.
But it's fine.
It's very
important. 3 points just like that.
Only 2 points. Only 2 points behind.
The mine. Great placement coming from Rampfon.
48. Very nice play, Rampfon here.
Excellent stuff from Rampfon. That's going to be a hell of a
chain reaction here. Pum.
Great placement, and he's got the highest score.
That would have been another additional 10 points. Oh,
I mean, he's playing it safe, but that really makes sense so far because he's going very far. He cannot touch.
That was almost a collision. Almost a collision there.
Okay, great stuff by Rampfon.
There we go.
Playing it patient.
He can deliver it.
Very, very patient stuff by Rampfon, understanding that in this kind of competition, he needs to be very patient, and the risk is not the kind of stuff you want to take. Like you will go for the longest run you can. It's 53 versus 77. If Rampfon keeps this run going, if he doesn't die in like the next minutes, he actually clutches it out. Or else, okay, that might actually be
81, and now it's against the 64 from Last Note.
That's gonna
he gets another he gets another delivery. Now he needs the delivery point to show up.
That's going to be a hell of a tight one. Last Note needs to survive that one. He knows he has only 1 minute and 20 seconds to survive. So he will.
The Beam Boys from the very back. Oh, that's super difficult here. Now he needs to cash over. Go. Yes. There we go. 76. That might be the high score, but he doesn't. He needs to not fuck up here.
Yes.
Oh no.
He cannot get the package right there. So he will not.
That would have been the game. Another minute to go.
Yeah, he has the time. He needs just to find 5 points. He doesn't know he needs 5 points, but he most likely believes that his I score is high enough. So he will play it safe. Here is the package, and he might be 10 additional points.
10 additional points, and that's a high score.
Yeah, that's
a high score.
Oh, that's not it just yet. No, yet. 35 seconds on the point, and 79. Is he going to be close? 89.
Can he reach 100?
89.
That's the point. 30 seconds to reach 100.
I mean, that's basically it. Rampfon with the whole hope.
89, 99.
Yeah. No, that's not going to be it. Last Note, even with a rough start, is going to be able to clutch it out with maybe 100 points.
100.
Yes.
Yeah, now he's
like
supposed
that.
to. No. He just stayed a little bit too long.
Why
too
did you
greedy,
stay
the
on that
boy.
one?
Too greedy.
Why did you
But
stay
with
on that
another
one?
5 seconds to go, that's the high score for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
And that's
First
it.
victory. Yeah, that's a Nox
For
win.
Team Nox.
That's a Nox win. And just like that, he's 30 points for his team. The 30 very important
Team
ones.
Solaris now under pressure.
Oh yes, Team Solaris on the back foot. They need to win the 2 in a row. At least now, one big difference is that they can actually collect knowledge. They can look at the screens of their teammates while they are playing. So they're not like adventuring themselves in the jungle anymore. Just like Ramfon did at the beginning. You know, he just he saw in mine. He was like, okay, it's gonna explode. It's fine. And boom, the whole screen
huge explosion radius. Oh my god, that caught me off guard several times.
Many times, absolutely. And again, that is the specificity of this game. You need to think ahead, you need to place yourself well, and not only for the time being, but also considering that you might be activating a chain reaction that will trap you. So you need to move around using your resources, being the movements and the diving very well. And last note was just very impressive at adapting to this game. It was great.
He brought it over time, right? There was at least 20 seconds where he did absolutely nothing because the 2 beam boys just beamed right down and he couldn't do anything. He even missed the delivery and he couldn't get the additional points. I would have loved to see the 100 points.
I would have loved to. But we are ready to go for the second round. This time it's going to be the classic DOS versus Suicide. Let's see what's up.
Mind Sanity Management versus Elvet's Management. Who is going to prevail?
I'm pretty confident about Suicide right there. This guy knows what's up. And DOS, okay, surviving that one.
Yeah. Oh, we just saw Suicide with the dive down. That's actually perfect.
Yes, absolutely. Can he actually get the package?
Oh no, he
delivered?
didn't get it.
All right, playing it safe, trying to get a good touch of the game, understanding that you need, when you're on the delivery point, it takes a little while in order to confirm it, right? So you need to make room for it.
3 beam boys. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
That's going to be a triple reaction. That's a lot of points.
Yeah.
Not as many as DOS, but we can expect DOS to fail at some point. Or boys. I mean, each Suicide. Yeah. He was trying to dodge the beams and the ammo.
Focus on. Oh no! That's with the dodge on the water. Holy shit! That was clutch.
The testosterone on that guy. Yeah. Over the charts.
Oh wow! And he just chain react for another sweet 3 points right there.
Okay, now he's in a kind of a mess because he needs to be able to survive that one. Good stuff.
Oh no! The underwater thing, it just lasted a bit too long for him to grab this delivery.
But he's doing a great job. Oh, that's going to be a hell one.
And he didn't even catch the beam boy in the back. Oh, Domi.
Domi.
Don't make me sweat.
Oh, almost getting the delivery package. But I mean, for Suicide is just having the biggest trouble of his life. Like, he's still at one point right there.
Still on his first run, right?
Yes, absolutely. He's not getting that many points, but at least he's not dying. So he can push it, and I think that's the strategy. He might have heard us screaming.
That was clutch.
Yeah. Great stuff by DOS. Getting the delivery package.
The nerves on this guy. Holy shit. What a boy.
And we can see on the Suicide's face, I'm not sure he understands what's going on. It's like, wait. Look at the man. Yeah.
The exposure rate is insane of those mines. Sometimes you just cannot dodge them at all.
Exactly. If your dive is on cooldown, you have no resources, so you need to stay away from those.
Nice catch of the beam boy back there.
Wow, and DOS really asserting dominance. And
no, don't take it. Because if you take another delivery while you're already holding a delivery, it will actually destroy you.
Oh, destroy you?
I think so.
Really?
I mean, we can definitely ask the creator of the game afterwards. Because that was my experience. I thought, there is just another delivery. I'm just
ending for DOS. So that's going to be 74 points. Suicide really has a shot at doing it, but
he still has 2 minutes, and that's enough to actually get the.
All right, we're getting a little note around here. But anyway, that's going to be like, he needs, though, to make a 2-minute run with a hell of a lot of points in order to get back into the game. Else, it's going to be a Nox win all around this SMGL Invitational. All right, let's see, Suicide. What kind of performance can you put up? It didn't look that glorious just before, but okay, we get 10 points. That's fine. Good
11
stuff.
points up. It's now. There we go. Now he's on his way towards it, but he needs to hurry up. He's at 74 points for DOS, and he needs to hurry up here.
Absolutely. And the package is getting
DOS already is on more points than Swiss side.
That is not good. That is not good.
Get delivery Swiss side.
1 minute 20, and he's averaging 10 points for
get the delivery.
30
Good
seconds.
delivery. Yes, very nice. Oh no.
Didn't get it? Yeah,
you need the 10 points. You need the 10 points. You have 1 minute left. That's still doable. It's easily doable.
So you think it is?
But you need to do the deliveries.
Yes. Okay, the deliveries are the most important ones.
If you get the deliveries, then
get the
it's
delivery
doable.
Okay, he's got that.
There we go.
Okay, and that's gonna be another one.
Finish it.
No! And that's the end!
Oh no!
And that's the end!
Oh no, in 50 seconds, can he manage?
Ouch!
Oh.
It really looks like it is the end for Solaris.
Right Pepe hands in the chat.
Oh
no. Swiss side, taking it with a lot of humor. I like it. Who cannot love the guy?
Oh, I love Swiss side, but what a throw!
You just have to love him. The guy's
what a throw!
Such a nice person.
For Solaris team.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was actually really well played. He had the target from one of the gunners on him, but he knew that the other gunner is going to destroy the second gunner first before the bullets can reach him.
Yes.
Smart.
Definitely.
That's what
but
we expect.
Does it matter anymore? Does it matter?
Oh.
Ouch. All right.
Oh shit. He's in big trouble. The Dashers just following him around.
Oh yeah.
30 points. Can you make it to 25? 25. Let's go. Oh no, and the time is down to
that's gonna be
0.
So that's going to be the end, and that's going to be the win for Team Nox. DOS really asserting dominance right there for the Rusty team. Excellent stuff by My Insanity, by Babos Gaming out there with Last Note with a whooping 99 points for his first 5 minutes run. That is insane.
I'm really excited to see now Jay, because he is supposed to be he's from the infamous Geek Stübli, and so I'm really excited to see. These are famous for playing a lot of games and for always having an entertaining stream on, so I'm really excited to see what he brings to the table.
I'm very much too as well. Who is the last player? We have Mindia for Team Solaris, and Mindia is a serious player as well. He's the kind of composed, strategic player, so he's also the kind of guy that can actually make it through.
Absolutely. But it speaks for him. He is an Innovatica champion. So it really speaks for him.
Absolutely.
He's cool, calm, and collected. And let's see if he can turn this game around.
Well, let's see that. I mean, in terms of score, that's going to be Honor 1 more than anything.
Yeah, it's all for the pride. You got to get them. You got to get them boxing. You need to show that you are the best at this game. And
you got to defend the reputation of the Normandy. You gotta show, and the goal, of course, for Team Nox is going to be to assert as much dominance as possible here at HeroFest 2020.
That's what I said. Let actions speak.
And we have 3 seconds before the start of this game, and that's on Mindia with the most focused face I've seen him have, even in real time. This guy is going in for a kill. All right, let's see the strategy.
Oh no! Jay actually missed the delivery.
Okay, that's going to be a first delivery for
Mindia didn't. That's very good.
No, he didn't confirm it just yet, though.
There we go. We got this.
That's a good one. That's going to be a single point on Nox's side, just getting rid of the opponents. But like you said, the deliveries are really those are the most
cash cows.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, sometimes you have to get rid of the opponents just in order to get the delivery done.
Exactly. But the delivery point actually disappears as well, so you're under some kind of time pressure. Otherwise, you're not efficient enough, and you lose a lot of that points.
That was very composed from Mindia, just taking the time to eliminate an enemy in order to get.
Now he needs to get it back. Yes, eliminate. Oh no! He didn't expect it so fast.
That's the thing. When you crash an enemy, it explodes instantly.
And the Beam Boys actually they have a quite large explosion radius, not as large as mine, of course.
No, and that actually caught Mindia off guard.
But that's 34 points and the high score so far in this match.
Absolutely. So Mindia leading the scoreboard so far. Let's see if Jay is able to make it up.
Yeah, already on 13 points with the delivery cash in his hands, in his pockets, and delivery point just when you need it. There we go, another delivery. There we go.
But look at that! Look at that! We already have the delivery. I mean,
Oh no! Chain reaction.
Oof. Okay. Jay had
good.
Yeah, the right
Okay.
reaction
Right
from
call.
right call. But we are at 26 versus 26. Delivery package already in the hands of Jay, though, and now we are basically even. We're basically even.
Yeah, 37. He's now in the lead as in terms of high scores. Oh shit! Ooh, if that were a mine back then, he would have been
He was so screwed. But Minja keeping it tight. The high score is most likely getting played on this wave, right?
Yes, exactly. I think so. Yeah, both players actually very. Ooh, he needs to get this delivery packet, and one delivery packet done. No mines exploded, which is very good, and a delivery point right there when you ask it.
Both of them,
very close.
So, yeah, it is a
52 to 49.
Yes, that's gonna be a difficult position
right now.
Yeah, both of them have 2 mines on their waves, so that's gonna be a tight one as well.
Oh, now Minja taken to score a lead with the timely delivery point for his delivery.
Absolutely. So one of the factors that are going to come in is also the randomness of the waves that come in, right? Because sometimes it is much easier to get the package, sometimes it is much easier to survive, and you don't have to focus that much on the danger.
3 beam boys.
That's gonna be okay. That's gonna be okay. He's got the
78 now for Minja. Nice.
It does look like Minja. You know, this kind of stuff that with the 3 full mines and not that many threads coming from the sky are easier to manage around, to move
and
around.
now you see these 3 beam boys, they make so much problems for Jay here. 88 and versus 83. Now there are 4 beam boys. He's gonna die first. Oh no!
Wow!
Oh my lord! What a clutch play. And now it's 87 to 99. Oh, can Minja break the record? Yes, 100
points.
Oh, Minja, you're going for the record here.
And he's amazing at
and he still has the delivery.
Yes, he's amazing at farming those points. Like, he actually started this run behind on points.
Yes.
So he's just made an excellent, efficient run so far. And just like that, showing how you're supposed to manage the hard waves as well. This one, like, you make one mistake, everything explodes, you're done.
Oh no! That was too greedy. Ouch! 112. He's still alive. 1 billion. Actually taking 13 seconds. If this is a draw here, if this is draw, no!
That's gonna 114.
Perfect.
Wow, and Jay
delivered. Oh, he takes 116. Oh my god!
Even with an overkill coming from Jay, keeping it running for 15 more seconds.
Yeah, now he's showing last note.
Oh yeah, 127. We're done. That is the end. Nox just showing dominance.
God!
Adapting. The adaptability from Team Nox has been off the charts so far, really showing that every gamer that touches the game for the first time from Team Nox was able to really push it to the limits.
Wow.
Those are some high scores that I couldn't get, even though I played for 45 minutes. Well done, guys. You broke my ego. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, guys. But anyway, I think we are getting to the end of the event. We have one last great thing. One last topic we're going to have showcasing you. We're going to have an interview of the developer with Nicolas Pironcet. But first, I would like to thank personally HeroFest and Eduism for the great cast, and you guys for tuning in. Hope you had a great time. It was a very exciting time for us. Hopefully you had a great time as well.
Obviously, thank you very much for having me, HeroFest, and thanks a lot to my great caster here. You absolutely nailed this evening. Perfect.
Thank you very much. We are going to go with Nicolas Pironcet for the interview. We are not seeing each other again, so guys, you can follow me on Twitter at SmuffGG.
At Fiduism. You see it on Twitter if you followed at HeroFest. And now we hand it over to Nicolas.
Have a nice evening.
Thank you very much, Smuff. Thank you very much, Eduism. What a beautiful cast. I'm glad to be here with Stefan, one of the developers of the game we just showcased, Swordship. Hi. Yeah, that's a pleasure to have you there. Is it the first time you see your game on a big stage like this?
See it on a stage like this, yeah.
Okay, I hope it was a first experience.
Well, congrats.
That you will remember.
Yeah, congrats to the players because for a first time with the game in their heads, they did pretty well.
Basically, SMGL players often have a natural talent to grab new games, so I was really impressed by their performance too. So I have some questions for you, but maybe can you start by presenting yourself and your studio, Digital Kingdom, in few words?
Sure. So my name is Stefan. I'm a software engineer by formation, and so I'm part of the studio called Digital Kingdom. We're based in Vevey. We were founded in 2014, so that's 6 years running. We're a team of 8 people. Sort of fluctuates a bit.
Sort of 8?
Yeah, sort of 8. A mix of artists, developers, project manager, all that.
You already published games. I followed Invisibles, the release on Switch, and before also too?
Yeah, sure. So you might have played Yamgun on mobile.
Not this one.
Not this
Sorry.
one. That was the first one released. And then followed by Invisibles for the Switch, which was a local multiplayer game. And now we're working on Swordship.
Okay, and what about Swordship? How the idea came? What was the spirit when the game was born in your mind?
So it was not born in my mind personally, but the way it was born was, I guess, our artist took inspiration from a comic book he read called The Golden City, and the whole universe is based on that, sort of a flooded cities, flooded world, and using boats as means of transportation. And also the core mechanic was inspired from his words, Jiu-Jitsu, where you have to use your opponent's strength against themselves. So the whole concept is non-aggressive and no direct violence.
That was actually one of my questions. It's really unorthodox to see for me it's like a shoot them up where you have to dodge a lot, but then you don't have to shoot actually.
It's very sort of a
So how do you qualify this game? It's like
our caster said it. We qualify it as a tactical action delivery, non-violent maybe.
So it's like a Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, sort of.
And what we saw was a loop you did for the alpha. You had a test on it, but I think that you have biggest plans for this game that just be a high-scoring short mini-game. What are you planning? Can you tell us?
So that was just a short demo to test out the core loop of the game, see if it's even fun to just wait for your enemies to kill each other. And now we're going for something a bit larger scale. So the final game will be roguelike, so you'll have basically try to go as far as possible without dying, otherwise you try from the start again.
You can upgrade your ship and stuff like this?
Unlock upgrades, get more powerful, get core stuff, different ways to play. So that will be the whole game, I guess.
I've seen on the short video we saw, the trailer you prepared for Gamescom, that we have crazy slow-mo action close to the ship. That's included in the gameplay in the future, or that's just for the beauty of the
that's in our current build.
Yeah.
We will try to keep it to an acceptable touch, like not having slow-mos every 5 seconds, but we still want to highlight some of the cool moments in the game.
Okay, and about the agenda, where are you in the process right now, and when do you think you will have open beta test for everyone to want to try it?
So that's a good question and something that people on Discord ask us a lot. Usually we have playtests when there is enough content in the game, enough new content in the game that the game designer needs to balance and see how players react to it. So that's going to come in the coming months, hopefully, because we just finished implementing a huge chunk of content in the game now. So now we need to balance all that and then get it in the hands of players.
Okay, I definitely can't wait to do it. Do you have more time for a few more questions? Yeah, okay. So one of the things I saw when the players were dodging, it's like there is some abilities to go to dive and to drop the container.
Detonate the container, yeah.
Actually, the container gives you so much points. How do you think you will balance, or maybe if it's a roguelike, it's more about survival, so the points won't matter that much? Or because why I'm asking this, I give you the context, is from an esport perspective, we like high score, we like the way to measure who is the better, and I have the feeling right now that one of your most powerful skill costs you so much in terms of points.
And that's the whole spirit of the game, is that it's non-aggressive, but there's one exception, is that you can detonate your container to blow up your enemies, but that comes at a huge cost.
Okay, so basically you can just you want to survive, it's the top one priority, so you can sacrifice points to continue.
Exactly. Like being aggressive costs you much.
Yeah. And another esport question: if it's a roguelike, is it randomly generated, or is there like, do you see people speedrunning it, like we had with some pretty good roguelike, so trying to finish it as fast as possible, or do you have another ladder system implemented?
So
how will you measure player?
Yeah, the way we build the game won't cater to speedrunning, but definitely leaderboards and high scores will be definitely a part of it. Yeah, we'll have like leaderboards.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you want to add something before we end?
No, it's good.
So that was a great pleasure to have you there. I can't wait to try the next stage of the game and to see how it evolves.
We can't wait to give it in your hands.
And right now I will ask you to stay here, but just up. We will ask the player to join us and congrats them with... So we had our loser of tonight, Team Solaris, against the winner of tonight, Team Nux. Congrats. Yeah, but just to be fair, just to be really fair, we had some trouble with the second game points, and we need to recalculate some stuff, and we may do an announcement that could balance everything. So for now, we stay at this stage. Just so you know, for the winning team, there is 100 Swiss francs per players of Swiss games, so you can choose which Swiss game you want to buy, and you can ask us to pay back the cover for 100 francs for each players. And I hope you will discover new Swiss games, and I hope with the SMGL in the future we will have great Swiss games to showcase in events like this. I want to thank a lot Ron and HeroFest for hosting us there. That was really a great pleasure. And I want to thank, of course, Pro Helvetia, our partner, and I will give the mic to Dom, the host of tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you, and congrats, everyone.
Thank you. I already have one.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Well, thanks so much, Nico, for being here with SMGL. Of course, both teams, Solaris and Nox, the Russians and the Röstis, as you like to say. So yeah, it's still undecided who actually won the Rösti Graben battle, but I guess we just have to stay tuned with the SMGL.
Yeah.